It is important to give back to your community. And some individuals represent that to a T. My friend, Mayor Antonio Lopez, grew up in a town that had a derogatory claim when I was growing up. People called it the murder capital of the United States. And this man, Mayor Antonio Lopez, he defied the odds going to Duke University, getting his master's degree at Rutgers, and then another master's degree at Oxford University as a Marshall Scholar, and is currently finishing his PhD at Stanford. And as mayor of East Palo Alto, held the title of having the first year ever of no homicides in that city. Mayor Antonio Lopez is a hero, and he has always been there for the community, even when politically it may not have been the best thing to do in certain matters. He carried one of the first, if not the first, ceasefire resolution in the peninsula and the Bay Area, unafraid, unapologetic, and standing for justice. Without further ado, my friend Antonio Lopez.
I gotta bring Kleenexes when I go to these events now, man. You know, it doesn't help. I'm Mexican too, so you grew up with all these soap operas. Everyone just going, ah, in the background. Get all emotional. But thank you. Woo! We gotta keep going, guys. We gotta keep going adelante. Let's just first thank our sister, beautiful sister Ilhan Omar, for just doing what the heck she's doing every single day. Can we please applaud her? You know, if you ever want to run for office here in California, we'll find somebody, a little part-time. All the white guys do it. They have like 2, 3 homes, you know? There's like, Adam Schiff lives where now? Anyways, look, I will not say much because I'm not here to talk about myself. I'm not here to promote my candidacy. I'm not here to promote my city. We are here for one reason only, brothers and sisters, and it is to get this woman reelected into Congress. That is it. I am not here to make diatribes. We all see the news. We all know Al Jazeera can go to Israel. We all cry every morning. We all see the babies. I am tired of talking about the genocide. Are you? I am tired of emailing on Congress members. I am tired of going to rallies. I am tired of seeing Stanford students spending their dollars in tents. We need our leaders to do the right thing. And this woman right here, before it was convenient, before it was sexy, before it was vogue, was standing up for health care, was standing up for minimum wage, was standing up for DACA, was standing up for abolishing ICE. The things Congresswoman Omar has done for her state, for our committee, for this country, may Allah bless her. May God give her tawfiq. May God give her strength. May God give her the courage to continue to go to Washington and say to hell with funding this war, to funding this atrocity with our tax dollars 2 weeks after tax day. And we're spending money to Ukraine and to Israel, and people are homeless, and people can't afford to go to school here, and babies are on the streets, right? So we're here, ladies and gentlemen, to be in pain. It's gonna hurt tonight. I hope each and every one of you thinks about the next 6 weeks and starts getting a little frugal. I hope each and every one of you understands what we are up against as a country. There is politics. We can debate SB 9. We can debate housing. We can debate economic fiscal conservatism. We cannot debate war. We cannot debate babies dying. We cannot debate the atrocity we're seeing. And it's happening right now. What will your children say? What will your grandchildren say? You know, I tell people all the time, of course I was afraid for voting on the ceasefire. I was worried about my career. I was worried about the backlash. I'm running for a county race. I don't want to stay in your lane. But I was most worried about the Akhira. And I was most worried about Allah, what I would say to him when I had the power and I did nothing. So I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, at this moment, we have this wonderful, beautiful sister in our shores asking for our support. Will you be squeamish? Will you be middle of the road? Or are you going to open your hearts and your wallets to make sure that when the time was right and when history needed you, that you spoke up, that you gave back, and you made it, Omar, our next Congresswoman. Jazakallah khair.